Hello, everyone. This is Jack, and I'm here with a friend of mine, Blood Shadow. Say hello, sir.
I'm eating pizza.
And today is going to be episode 1 of a new series that me and him are going to try to start. This is the closest thing we can get to a podcast right now. And obviously they're not going to be like 2-3 hours long. They're just going to be like anywhere between 10 to maybe 20-30 minutes. But what this is, we're going to call this little series, we're just going to call it, dark humor. We'll give it a working title of dark humor. And pretty much we're just going to be randomly talking about random things. And then we're just going to start poking holes in other people's logic based on what the conversation is. That's really the best I can say about it. So let's try to give it a go, I guess you could say. So without further ado, let's see how horrible this is going to turn out for us.
Yeah, just like how horrible it was when you won that part today.
Really? I was off today. What'd you expect?
I expected to be genius and come in on your day off.
Oh yeah, what do you think I am? Who do you think I am? Mother Teresa? Or I'm just gonna give away all my shit?
No, because she actually has tits, and she works.
Well, that's fortunate for her, but unfortunately for me, I'm not a woman.
You don't have tits, so you're not working, and I'd rather not see you have tits, because it would frighten me.
Well, actually, that's not true, because I'm kind of a big guy, so I kind of do have some tits.
No, David has tits. You have random tits.
No, I'm not fat. I'm just big boned. I'm not even that. I'm not even really fat. I'm just like built. But yeah, that's don't expect me to be coming in on my days off.
And I was telling Amir, David, if we put strings on his arms and legs and we just threw him up in the air, would he be a hot air balloon that can float us when we're in a basket?
Really? Really? That's just mean. But it makes sense.
That's mean. And I like it.
Well, excuse the hell out of me.
Well, we're not in hell, so I can't excuse you.
So, Nick, you remember this movie that you watched? I don't remember what it was called, but it was, it has something to do with someone trying to sneak out of the house, where it's like, hey man, if you keep this on the down low, I'll give you $20 if you let me sneak out of the house. And then later on, the dude comes back, you snitched on me. He's like, oh, I'm sorry, your mom paid me $40 to tell her where you were. And he's like, oh, I want my $20 back. Oh, I'm sorry, there's no refunds.
I forgot what movie it was. It was on TV.
I don't remember what movie it was. Did it have Jonah Hill in the movie, or was that another movie?
Oh, that was... You're talking about Get 'Em to Grief. The one we're talking about.
Good God.
But remember, when you see a jackass film, you always think prayers before days.
Really? Jesus, Nick. What the? Dude! That was totally unnecessary.
But it was necessary. I'm sorry. I'll tell my politely if you can have a reservation for 2 next week.
Yes, could you please?
I'm sorry, but he said he had some important people to deal with, and he wanted this meeting now because this is a one-time offer.
Well, I'm glad your ass is feeling loved.
It is. You ever get that itch on your butt when you fart, the tickle goes away?
That also kind of remind me of that time when I was watching Sons of Anarchy, and they caught Chucky in there. He had that CMD disorder where he was like always masturbating randomly and he didn't know it. And then Clay walks in and sees that and he's like, I'm gone for 5 goddamn minutes and you can't watch him. He's like, oh, I was in the can. He's like, yeah, he was in the restroom. I was getting him the soft toilet paper. He doesn't like the hard, scratchy kind. Well, I'm glad your ass is feeling loved.
I still remember that thing on YouTube that I showed you. Do you want to tell me? I'm going to open this door, and then those butt cheeks farted so bad it ripped his skin off.
I got one. I tell you what, I'll see year 1 and raise you 2. What about the fat people car wash?
Oh my gosh, that was. And anyways, that was just what the naked guys rubbing their butt cheeks to clean. And the butt squeaking on the car wash, just getting all their butts to pressure on the car to squeak it and get it clean. Hey, it'll be clean as hell as long as you don't smell it.
Yeah, I'm sure all the people out there will be really fascinated to hear that whenever you're going through the car wash and instead of like all the heavy machinery that's cleaning off your car, it's just a whole bunch of fat people like swirling around really fast. And then you get to the very end, and when you're expecting to see blow dries, you just see two fat guys with their butt cheeks spread apart and they're blasting ass on your windshield. And then all you just hear is this.
You remember when you were at work and you told me about some guy saying, when he looked out the window and he said, I have a hairy butthole.
Yeah, that was hilarious. Jesus.
And I still remember, there are times that people are really stupid at work.
All the time, dude.
When I was at work, you want to tell me why the fuck you're getting shingles and you come up to me, hey, do you know how to get bird poop off of shingles? You know, I'm not the smartest one in the bunch, but I'm not that dumb to know, bro, your shingles are gonna get bird crap on. I've never heard of, yeah, can I get the unbird anal wax on my shingles? Here's the thing, to get them off, let me help you with that. It's called a jet sprayer. What you want to do, you want to screw that on a hose, and what you do next is very easy. You want to turn that knob 60 degrees where water comes out, and you just spray that shit.
Good God.
But it's not as worse as another story where this lady said she needed a jet spray so she can spray squirrels out of the tree.
You know,
it's come to my attention that people are not very smart. But we have to live with it. Because we're all alike. Just nothing to.
You know, I remember David was telling me a story about how one day when he was at work, there was a lady that came up to him and pretty much said, hey, do you guys have any watermelons? And then David just assumed that, oh, do you mean watermelon seeds? Because, yeah, we have some right over here. And she's like, oh, no, not watermelon seeds. I mean, like, actual watermelons. I'm like, this is a hardware store. And she's like, well, do you have any watermelons? No, we do not have watermelons.
I still remember this time when I was with Steve, and he laughed so hard when I was going in. I wave up at Steve, the pro area. He comes in, looks around. I said, hey, so need some help? He didn't say nothing. About 5 minutes later, he yells out and gets mad saying, of course there's no one here to help me. This place sucks. Boy, I just said 5 minutes ago, did you need help? Were you not listening?
You got wax in your ears?
I'm sorry, but maybe those here and there need to be... You say your G's, but I'm not seeing much of the G's. Nice.
You know, Nick, you know something else that something else that I haven't mentioned in a while is that it's that one day where I was spotting Super Dave from Lumber, and I remember I was out the contractor gate, and we were bringing in like a pallet of concrete or something. I can't remember, but so we're bringing the forklift back inside, and then I walked back to contractor gate because I was taking the last of the carts, and then I saw this guy, like he needed help with something, so I helped him real quick, and then I sent him on his way. I was like, hey, have a good day, man, whatever. Then about 10 minutes later, I left Pro, I went back up to the front, cleared the front, and then I started coming back to Pro just to check on the carts again, make sure everything was good. And when I'm coming back to Pro, I see David spotting someone now, and he's leading the forklift back to Lumber. And right whenever he walks past me, while the lift goes past me, I see that same dude again. And he walks like right up to me, right after the forklift and everyone goes past me. And he's like, hey man, can I ask you a question? I'm like, what's up? He's like, you see that dude, you see that guy over there who's spotting with those flags? I'm like, yeah, why? He's like, hey, can you should go tell that guy that he has a nice ass. And I was like, you can go tell him that. Me, on the other hand, I'd like to keep my job.
Well, there was actually one today. Remember the one I told you?
Enlighten me.
I was enjoying the Twizzlers. And it's one of those days that, we had Super Dave come in. And then he saw me eating a Twizzler. He's like, oh, Nick, I see you eating a Twizzler. You know what I like to do? I like to put that in my butt and clean out all the insects that's in it.
Good God.
And then they're like, what happened if David comes in? And then David's like, no, you need 6 of those to put in his butt. And then Taylor was like, oh yeah, you just need to get a rubber band, make it one big huge Twizzler and just shove it right up in there.
It could be worse.
I was telling you. Oh, so that's why my Twizzlers taste like shit.
I don't even think they'd be called Twizzlers at that point. I figured at that point you'd want to, come up with some kind of name, like Shitlers. Speaking of that, Nick, I think it's time that we start telling some people about some of those gamer tags, all those funny ass gamer tags that we were finding all those years.
I still remember in Dead by Daylight, I passed 8.
Yeah, I was in Dead by Daylight. I remember that one. I remember on Modern Warfare 2 or 3, I found someone whose gamer tag was called Adolf Shitler.
I did send you a picture of the one I saw of Big Cheese.
Dick Cheese. Oh yeah, that was on Xenoverse 2. You remember that gamer tag that I found a couple weeks ago on Modern Warfare, where it was the one that was called Wet Willie Nelson? And then there was also the tomato butt sauce.
Oh, what is that other one?
There were so many, dude. Like, there were so many tags that we found. And not even just me and you, like, just me and other friends all the way from, like, 10 years ago. I don't remember if that was a gamer tag. I thought that was, I thought that was one that Joe's brother made up.
We got to remember the one that those gamer tags I made up. And names. Remember I had I slapped that ass. Then I had Hellbenders Christmas, and there was Chucker the Butt Fucker.
That's when you also found Kyle the pedophile.
Kyle looked like a pedophile when he worked with me. He had my little stickers. I mean, come on.
And let's not forget where this all was inspired from all those names. It was when my best friend showed us that video on YouTube called "Grapist the Rapist."
No.
There's another one that we made up. It was I can't remember what it's called. I'll tell you this though. I'll tell you all the cereal names that I made up that had to deal with with at least the word shit in there, or poop or whatever. Like there was Shittios, Honey Nut Shittios. There was Cocoa Shits. there was Crapple Jacks. There was
what about Bootios?
Little WWE reference right there.
Bootios.
There was there was also Shit'em Toast Crunch, the shit you can see. There was also Frosted Shitty Wheats.
Just please. The frosted.
The frosted shits. They're the shit.
Try the new. What did they call the tiger in Frosted?
What, Tony the Tiger?
Yeah. Every time he would test his Frosted Flake, I'm pretty sure it wasn't the first one. He probably had to really eat some cereals so he could say they're great, because at 90% he said they're shit.
I know I made up a lot more. I just gotta remember. It's been a long time. Those are like the ones that I remember offhand. Oh wait, I forgot one of the most simple ones. There was Poop Loops. I still think one of the most clever ones was the Frosted Shitty Wheats. Because you know the regular cereal is called Frosted Mini Wheats. I call them Frosted Shitty Wheats. Oy. Been a heck of a conversation. We touched on like so many different subjects. But anyway, I think we're gonna stop there for that particular conversation. I don't know how long that actually went on, but I almost lost track of time right there. We were getting so into the conversation. But anyway, hope you guys enjoyed this little episode 1 of our little series, new series. Dark Humor is just the working title. We'll come up with an official title soon. Hopefully, maybe next video when we make another one, we'll have an official title for it. But or whenever this one is uploaded, you'll see the new title for it. Anyway, we hope you guys enjoyed. Blood Shadow, thank you for coming back.
Yes, sir. I'm always here to take a break.
Yes. We hope you guys enjoyed, and we'll see you guys later.